Ah, good evening, Pufflings, and a very warm welcome indeed to, whoops, pop that over there. A very warm welcome indeed to Sunday Night Live. It's been a somewhat trying day for me, and for that reason, but not only for that reason, it is a joy verging on the very orgasmic to be here with you fabulous people as we wave away Sunday and the weekend and we welcome in Monday and a brand new week with all of the promise that that brings of probably further disaster with my luck. Honestly, darlings, honestly, if I fell into a bag of boobs, I'd come out sucking my thumb. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. And oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And if Alanis Morissette had triplets, I'd be the one in the middle on the bottle. Nonetheless, it raises my heart to be with you fabulous people because you are quite honestly such a top of the range community. I adore each and every one of you, and if I had the time and the means, then I would dedicate the rest of my natural life to tracking each and every one of you down and tickling you until you involuntarily broke wind and wet yourself slightly. I would enjoy that very much. Now then, as we wave away Sunday, we will be doing so in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. Now, you know the ferocity of their powers, so deploy them wisely and with restraint. I'm delighted to announce that it is that most wonderful of things, a triple pounding. Oh yes, and a double triple pounding in two cases. We are joined by Two-Ton Ted the Tentington, who's getting a double Mr. Tickle. We are joined by the Netty Petty Pisspot, also getting a double tickle. And Sean's box has assumed the position and is ready to receive an almighty pounding. And last but by no means least, we are, of course, in the honourable presence of the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, many would argue should, and I jolly well hope will, leave a voice note for the delectation and delight of all of your fellow bogs and fellow members of the inner scrotum. Bogs! Boaties, old geezers and gals. And you don't need to be old to be a bog. You just need the right attitude. Now then, at this point, it traditionally behoves me to leap into your comments and see who's with us tonight, what you've got to say for yourselves. All comments are welcome. We always want to know what you've been eating, especially on a Sunday. And I will have to have my Sunday lunch vicariously through one or more of you lot, because due to the disastrous nature of today, my Sunday lunch consisted of beans on toast, and only a small tin of beans at that. So I'm rather looking forward to my supper, which is going to be rather splendid. You see if it isn't. What else? I mean, any gossip that you've got? Tell us what's going on with you. How is the weather with you today? Who's your latest crush? What happened in your last dream? Has anything almost but not quite fallen on your head today? And what is your favourite sandwich? And which do you prefer, socks that are plain or socks with a pattern on them? You can go wherever you like and I will follow you. So yes, follow me, I'll be right behind you. But before I do any of that, then I am going to have a goodly and well-deserved slurp of my wine. It has not been a good day, darlings, but wine makes everything better. So, cheers, darlings, your very good health. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you're not careful, ladies. Don't be taken unawares. Keep your hand on your halfpennies. And above all, to each and every one of you, with hope for the times that lie ahead, cascading down both my eastern and western nostril in equal quantities, and with integrity and sincerity trumpeting like a bull elephant out of my back bottom, cheers and get stuffed. Thank you so much. Here we go. Oh, by Bernard's buttocks, that's the stuff. That's the stuff to make the world make sense and be bearable once again, isn't it? Right then, like the consummate professional broadcaster that I most certainly am not, I will scroll as far back into the comments as I possibly can and greet you courteously. Right, let's see who's with us. Joining us tonight in no particular order of appearance, merit, height, or indeed brass eyes, we have Colin 1890, JB71, the lovely Corrie, Jim's Rants, the fabulous Cindy, Steve Colg, Stew 69 Fouquet, Mike P, the wonderful Mike P, Robbo the man, he's the man. Oh, there's a wine burp coming on. I will suppress it. Because you deserve nothing less than a fully suppressed wine burp. And I'm unanimous in that. And I don't care who knows it. Also joining us tonight, we have the one and only fabulous Netty Kutch. We all adore Netty Kutch, don't we? Who else have we got? Oh, we've got Pop 57. That's the lovely Pauline, of course. And we have got Matron, Planet Greenwood, Tracy, but the community matron, the community matriarch, and of course, owner stroke operator of the community bosom, to which I have been clasped on numerous occasions, and play your cards right, you could be too. It's a life-changing experience. Yeah. Matron may be small, but she packs a punch. Oh, yes. Well, actually, technically, she packs 2 punches. Bloody hell. And all I'll say is that if hugging Matron was a boxing match, she would be disqualified for holding. That's all I'm going to say. I will go no further down that potentially problematical, quite frankly, route. And that's route with a U in it, rather than the route which is a rude American term, for, not American, what are you talking about, boy? Australian term for pottering. For some reason, they don't use the proper word like what we do, and they use the word route. There you go. Ha! God, the things you hear when you haven't got your gun. Right, I'm going to be right on the ball tonight. We've got a voice note. I'm going to play it. Oh, it's not a voice note. It's a thing. Yes, I know. Right. Where did I go? Oh, I'm losing comments. Cindy, my lovely. Right. 2 things here, Cindy. Lovely Cindy. Okay, right. There is the 1 a day 2026 challenge, and that was void because technically you remain married. I know the divorce is going through, but for the purposes of the challenge, which shouldn't be taken too seriously, one might argue, unfortunately, the proposal was deemed to be null and void. Now then, as I've said many times before, if you were genuinely interested in getting to know me in a potentially romantic sense, then you would need to reach out in the normal way and have a chat with me. See if there is anything there, because at the moment I've got no idea who you are, what you do, how old you are, what you look like, or anything like that. And that level of ignorance of somebody's fundamental doings is not, many might argue, a firm grounding for potential, I've forgotten the word. I've forgotten the bloody word. Courting. That's the chap. I knew it began with a C. Right, let's get back to the comments because they're flying away and I don't want to lose them. Paula is with us. A very good evening to you. Fun Stuff 24. That's the fabulous Jacqueline, of course. Peter P, all the way from Finland. The wonderful Dan Fango. It has been a while, Fun Stuff, and we have missed you. Viking in a Van joins us. Hey, everyone in my pants. Well done indeed on observing the correct community protocol for your first post in a live stream. So everybody, can we welcome Viking in a Van, who was, I'm slightly ashamed to admit, the unfortunate victim of last night's meticulously unplanned drive-by proposal. And may I commend you on your bravery for joining us in the lunatic asylum this very evening. And I do hope that you are well, and I'm delighted that you that you took things in good humour. Thank God you've got a sense of humour. Right, I'm going to ignore that voice note just for a little while because I'm losing comments. They're flying off the screen. You're all being jolly busy in chat, which is wonderful. Andrew Buttigieg is with us, the lovely Spotty, of course. Barry Scrotter is with us as well, the fabulous Barry Scrotter. Well, indeed, no, Viking in a Van. I imagine this is not what you thought that you would be doing just 12 short hours ago when you were wondering what in the name of Thor's buttocks was going on. Diane is with us, our very own Happy Head Mattress. I should stand up and salute, shouldn't I? Good evening, Diane. I hope you're most fabulously well and happy, my lovely. Carl of the Lockpick is with us. Mark's Walking Vlog, a very good evening to you. We have got food news from Fun Stuff, the lovely Jacqueline. Just scarfed some chicken tacos with beans and rice. That sounds rather fabulous, actually. Cup of Tea is with us, a very good evening to you. I'm going to say good evening to Mike P again because he is a splendid chap and he kind of deserves a double welcome. He's that type of chap. If you ever meet him in real life, then shake him firmly by the hand if you're a lady, give him a nice kiss on the cheek if you're a man, and then doubly greet him and he will thank you for it, possibly twice. But above all, he's worth it. Oh, yeah. You ask Nettie Kutch, she'll tell you, don't mention the slippers. For God's sake, do not mention the slippers. And that's all I can say about that. Hail, says Viking, and I'm loving whatever this is, WTF. You know, there's no bad language in this stream, darlings. We don't allow bad language in the community, as you know, so I'm not allowed to say the word fuck. And if I did say it inadvertently or by accident, then I would be well and truly fucked, wouldn't I? And we wouldn't farting well want that, would we? No, we jolly well wouldn't. Paulie Galtieri is with us. That's the fabulous Richard. JB3. I'm not top of the range, says JB3. I'm an Astor branded Blaupunkt. You are top of the range, JB3. You all are. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. You are absolutely top of the range with all of the option boxes ticked. Oh, yes. And I'm unanimous in that. Nettie Kutch has been to Llangollen today, and the weather was pants. Yeah, I've got news about all of this. That's part of the disaster that was today. I will catch up with the comments, possibly, eventually, and then I'll give you today's news. Podgerworthy Grill. Wow, isn't he gorgeous? I'm sure he is, whoever you're talking about. And welcome, Podgerworthy. Podgerworthy Grill. The Jamesy boy is with us. A very good evening to you. Proposed to me, I suspected we might see some new usernames tonight, and I am not in any way, shape or form disappointed. Say what you see, Little Chef Plate. No idea why I just said that. There's a Little Chef Plate just above the camera, and I suddenly fixated on it and felt the need to say Little Chef Plate. I might say it one more time, but with gusto. Little Chef Plate. Oh yeah. It's like a what three words thing, isn't it? And I've got no idea how that works. That what three words thing. No idea at all. The right attitude, you say, Boaty? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, God, here we go. Boaty's fave Mrs. Boaty. Hello, Jason. Hello to you, my favourite Mrs. Boaty. Whichever Mrs. There's only been one Mrs. Boaty, you know, thus far. I mean, the night is young. The year is young. Maybe this will be the year when I take my second wife. But where will I take her? That's the question, isn't it? Not to Carnarvon tomorrow, sadly. I'll tell you all about that in a moment. Right, let's get to it. Plain socks, says Dan Fanger. Food news from Barry Scrotter. Sausage casserole for dinner today. And then a curry after the live. The M11 of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon has leapt right into our midst. So a very good evening to you. I can't read that out, JB3. That is disgusting. JB71 had ham, cheese and tomato toasted. I thought that said in a simple bun. It says it's simple but. It is simple. My beans on toast were simple, but I suppose they were quite enjoyable. Not the same Emma of the eponymous YouTube. Dinner, says Peter P, was sausage and mash, very tasty. Sausage and mash is very tasty. We've got some news from Paula, full of hope, of course. News, I'm getting my tooth implant fitted. Yay. But another tooth is loose. I feel that pain, very obviously. I can't wait to get an implant fitted. Or two. Or probably 17 by the time I bloody well get round to it. Food news from Mike P. Now, Mike P and Netty Kutch, they eat well. Here we go. Strap in. That viral lamb doner meat served with salad. Very nice. I wasn't expecting that. I just bigged you up for the amazing food you eat. You had a bloody doner kebab. Although, let us make no bones about it. A doner kebab is a fabulous thing. Mr. Boaty, how's your cup of tea? The challenge is going well so far. I am, as we speak, I am 10 for 10. So, all good. Dan joins us. A very good evening to you. Hi, says Mark Allenby. New subscriber here from Cleethorpes. Well, a very warm welcome to you. And thank you for joining us. You are indeed very welcome indeed. Ross, Dinosaur Dad, all the way from the land down under, had streaky bacon toasted sandwich. Oh, no, he didn't have it. He's about to have it. A streaky bacon toasted sandwich is about to be, quite frankly, demolished. Right, who else have we got? I'm whizzing through here. Trying to whiz through. Because I have got stuff to tell you, darlings. And we've got, oh, it's another wine burp. My God. Oh, is there no escape from the terrorism of the uninvited wine burp? I mean, I try to quell them. I don't always succeed. And I'm not proud. But, and this is important, neither am I ashamed. No. No man need be ashamed of his working clothes, or indeed his working wine burp. And I am working, darlings, and my wine burps are authentic because I believe in being authentic and I believe in being sincere, whether you mean it or not. Now then, back to the comments. I'm on a mission here. We've said hello to the Jamesy boy, haven't we? I'm sure we have. Beverly Sharp, good evening to you, my lovely. What an absolute joy to have you right in our midst. I agree with Boaty, says Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon. If anybody were to be genuinely interested in me, I would like to talk and meet up and do stuff first before podgering, dating or marrying. Well, it's the old-fashioned way, isn't it? I mean, that's how these things happen, isn't it? I'm sure it's happened with... I'm sure there have been romances within the community. Not with me, sadly, but, oh, well, you know, there were possibilities. And the way that these things happen is you chat with somebody on the live stream or whatever, you take a bit of, you know, maybe they do YouTube, maybe they have a YouTube channel. Like, let's use Emma as an example, shall we? So let's say you see Emma, she's in all of the live streams, she co-hosts live streams with me. She has her own hugely successful YouTube channel, far better than mine, and rightly more successful. And you might take a look at her and think, my goodness gracious me, that is one hell of a fine woman. And, you know, what would you do? You would find a way to reach out to her privately, but respectfully, you know, and you would initiate a conversation. And things might or might not go somewhere as you discovered more about each other. That is the way these things work. And it is ridiculously easy to reach out to me, should you wish to, because my email address is out there, my Facebook profile is out there, my DMs are out there. You all know my telephone numbers. All of you know the community telephone number. Most of you know my private telephone number. You all know my address. You could write me a bloody postcard. There's the Facebook group where you can contact me. There's the Facebook page where you could contact me. Or you could do what the formerly honourable artist formerly known as Melanie Panini did, stalk me at the restaurant or stalk me when I'm wild camping out in Netty. That was very effective, wasn't it? So there are a myriad options for you should you want to go down that route with anybody. This applies to, I know that some of you out there, well, in here, in the inner scrotum, some of you are single. I know that some of you would like not to be single. I know that others of you would like to pretend not to be single for an hour a week in a reclined position. All of these things are possible, but you need to make an effort, darlings. When there's been somebody in the community that I've thought, wouldn't mind getting to know her a little bit better, I found a way to do it. And that's just the way it works. So Emma and I are in full agreement with each other, which is the best way with the M11. You don't want to get on the wrong side of her, honestly. She could break a man's arm from 25 paces with one blow of her nose, that woman. A formidable woman, and not to be trifled with. Well, not unless you let her, you know, eat the trifle afterwards. Then you could possibly trifle with her. Although I don't know. Maybe not on a first date. Emma is not the type of woman to be trifled with on a first date, even if you give her trifle before, during, or after attempting to trifle with her. And I've said the word trifle far too many times now, haven't I? Right. We will have an intermission in 5 minutes. I will play the voice notes, but I'm going to get through these comments. I am. I'm going to read every single one. I might not read them out loud, but you don't need me to. You can read them yourself. They're still there, whether I read them out or not. Why is there a lady's head on the video preview lately? There isn't fun stuff. There's my head on there. I've just got a bit of slap on. I thought I looked pretty good. It's Boaty's daughter. Boaty, I wish we had 9 people in the stream like the old days. Yeah, you long-termers, that used to be a thing. There used to be 9 of us hanging out together. There were less than that to begin with. But what can I say? You lot are so fantastic that you have drawn in lovely new people in the way that sugar draws in a bee. I mean, there is something else I could have said there, but that wouldn't have been very nice, would it? Oh, Jen is with us. Janine Malibu Queen, the lovely Jen, a community legend, because Jen was the first person to have breakfast in NETTY. Well, not the first person ever, but the first community member to have breakfast in NETTY. And the first person, including me, to have toast from NETTY's toaster. That morning started so well and it ended so badly. I mean, that is me and my life, darlings. I go to an amazing site, Broadway Caravan and Motorhome Club, if you wanted to know. What a fabulous site. I'll be going there again this year. And a morning starts really well with a crisp linen tablecloth, apple juice, excellent coffee, crisp linen napkins, beautifully medium rare toast in a pristine toast rack, and it ended with me absolutely drenched in my own fetid wee-wee and Jen buggering off saying, yeah, bye. Yeah, these are the kind of things that can pretty much only happen to me. Anyway, good evening, Jen. Yeah, that's right, Emma. There's too many of you women's. You're too much trouble. We need to go back to being male-dominated. I'm joking, of course. Alan Simpson joins us, the Honourable Alan Simpson, Community Minister for Wetherspoons and Little Chefs, of course. Oh, good. Viking in a Van is getting some subscribers. Now, yes, don't forget, darlings, there is the community channel thing. Now, the lovely Viking in a Van, and I apologise for referring to you via your YouTube name. I don't know what your actual name is. But Viking in a Van rocked up here tonight. That means that she is, or has, a community channel. And what do we do with members of the community who have channels? We support them. So if anybody in here, in the chat, has got a YouTube channel, we all subscribe to them because we support our own, don't we? Yes, we do. So all of you, get your asses over to Viking in a Van's channel and subscribe. Seriously, all of you, do it immediately while I catch up on some more comments. And I'm going to presume that you are already subscribed to everybody else. Voiceover Van Dien is with us. Evening all, says she. Proposal nomination for tonight. A crazy Northumbrian wild camper and micro van camper. Donna Van Senior. Awesome lass and mad as a box of frogs. Is she single? I don't want any more being void. Right, who else is that? Oh, Lee Makers, very good evening to you. Josh joins us all the way from New York. Good evening, Josh. Kegon One is with us. Good evening, Kegon One. It's pretty mild tomorrow. It is. I need to tell you about what's happened today and what's happening tomorrow and everything that's gone wrong. Simone is with us. Hooked on Classics, of course. Good evening. God, am I ever going to catch up here? Right, come on. I'm going to have to be ruthless. I'm going to have to be ruthless. I have a bone to pick with Boaty, says the Jamesy boy. I watched a Netty video today. He pulled into a Morrison's car park and said, let's abandon Netty here. You should never abandon the lovely Netty. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Which video was that? I don't remember abandoning Netty in a Morrison's car park. I genuinely don't recall that. Is Netty's road trip off? Asked Netty Kutch. Yes. Yes, it is, and I'll explain why when I've when I've caught up with everything. Mark's walking vlog had beans, sausage and chips as a birthday meal and bloody enjoyed it. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday, mate, and many happy returns. Do tell them, Boaty, says JB71. Yeah, is it Mark's birthday? That's a community birthday. We need to wallop into that. Noel Edmonds, TV actor, a very good evening to you. Absolutely, Peter P. Absolutely. Yeah, well, I am advertising you. I am advertising you. Unashamedly. Oh, bloody hell, my mate Steve, my old mate Steve, not that he's old, it's just we've been friends for many, many, many years. The Ollie Owls, oh God, I'm never going to catch up. Good evening, Mystery Tonic 110. How the devil are you, sir?
Good evening, sir. You've been live, what now? 33 minutes? And you haven't pounded the box yet.
I haven't. I've probably been told to, but I was trying to catch up with the comments before I went into the voice notes. And are you telling me to pound?
I certainly am, sir.
Right, let's get this done. Bloody hell, it's exhausting, this. Right, we will begin with Two-Ton Ted the Tenting Tin. Hello, Two-Ton Ted the Tenting Tin. All right. Yeah, stop that, it's silly. We have got a double tickle for Two-Ton Ted the Tenting Tin. We will cleft them in twain. We will offer them to Two-Ton Ted the Tenting Tin orifice. And bosh, wallop, done. We have the Netty Petty Piss Pot, and it's another double Mr. Tickle. Not one, but two. Here we go. Lid off. 1, 2. Bosh. And last, but of course by no means least, we have Sean's box. 1 box. Welsh. Pascal. Oh yes. £1. 3, 2, 1. Oh! That's getting pretty full. That is getting pretty full. Oh, thank you, my dear chap. Thank you very much indeed.
Now you've done that, I shall stop the call and I'll let you get on with your stream, my friend. Okay.
I'm knackered now. I need a rest. I'm going to do the voice notes and have an intermission. Right. Thank you, Tony. You take care, mate.
Okay, take care, fella.
Ta-da, mate. All the best. Right. We can ignore the voice notes no longer, darlings. I mean, it would be rude, really, wouldn't it? Right. If you want to put the kettle on, now is an opportune moment so to do. But keep the sound up, obviously.
Hiya, Boaty. I hope you are well. I've got something for you to think about.
Oh.
The letter W starts with a D. Think about it and thank me later.
What? Hang on.
Hiya, Boaty. I hope you are well. I've got something for you to think about. The letter W starts with a D. Think about it and thank me later.
The letter W. The letter W. The letter W. starts with a... Oh, double U. Okay, W, yeah. That did make me think for a second. Well done, Corrie. The next voice that you hear will be from Devon, somewhere I need to go. I used to live in Devon. I loved it. I haven't been for ages. And I want to meet Simone, and I want to catch up with my old pal, Fran. Ugh.
Pound that box, Boaty. There's a good chap. Wanker.
See, I'm up and down like bloody horse draws again. I'm knackered. It's been a hard time. I mean, I am going to get a bit of a rest over the next couple of days, and I wish I wasn't. And I will explain why. Right, same box, different pound. 3, 2, 1, wallet. In it goes. We've got one more, and then I do need to tell you what's going on.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mark. Your YouTube channel is Mark's Walking Vlog, so I assume your name is Mark. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mark. I hope it's a good one.
Oh, now, it's not your birthday, it's not truly your birthday until the M11 has sung to you. And if you don't sing to me on mine, it's my birthday on Wednesday, darlings. I probably haven't mentioned it. I don't like to make a fuss. You know me, shrinking violet, all of that. But it is quite a big one because I'm not ashamed to say this. I'm going to be 40. I'm going to be 40. Yes, the big 40. I know, I don't look it. I've had a hard life. I had a hard paper round. And it's quite a thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit weird and frightening to think that you're leaving your 30s behind. But I'm going to embrace it. They say life begins at 40. And I'm going to jolly well find out. So you better sing to me on Wednesday, or I'll come and sit on your head. Emma Lemon, of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon. Oh dear, femme fatale. The femme fatale of the Boaty's World YouTube community. You do realise, Emma, that when you and I are old and grey, well, I'm already old and grey, but when you become old and grey, people are going to look back and they're going to see the bloody live streams that we've done together. For those who don't know, Emma has co-hosted quite a few live streams. And when we've been away together, they've been quite memorable. Actually, here's a question for all of you, including you, Emma. Emmels, what is your favourite of Emma and Boaty's joint lives? My favourite, I think, has got to be the Grand Hotel in Llandudno. That was hilarious. But what's your favourite? We've had another voice doing come in. Oh, and it's the lovely Corrie.
Boaty, do
Hello.
you mean you're going to be 40 in another life? Just saying.
Oh. How much sharper than a serpent's tooth is a friend who age shames you. 40 plus VAT and service charge, obviously. Bloody hell, how did I... Oh my God. It's really scary. I'm the same age as old people, and I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to be an old person. My body does. My body knows how to be old, but my bloody brain doesn't. I'm still a fit and active 17-year-old inside here. I'm sure we all are. Right, hold on. let's crack. I need to tell you about today. So, right, I'm going to just fly through these now. Uh, oh, Emma Lemon would like to make it perfectly clear that trifle is possible on the first date. Outrageous. Outrageous. Oh, you slattern, you. Delta, good evening to you. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Baz, hello. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, God, we've got another one. I'm never going to get through these comments. Oh, dear Lord. Oh.
I thought I'd reply here because it'll probably get lost in the chat. But my favourite live streams we did together were probably something like the 2nd to the 8th, where we were doing the full-on show with all the features, and it was manic and crazy. I absolutely loved doing them so much.
Yeah.
They will always be my favourites.
Okay.
And I also, as you said, really liked the one from the Grand Hotel that we did.
Yeah.
And I also do still fondly remember the one where we both ended up taking our clothes off every time. Every time one of us gained another subscriber, the person who gained the subscriber took a piece of clothing off.
I forgot about that.
I've never forgotten that. It was absolutely hilarious. So, yes, those are my favourite. But there will be more. Don't you worry. We should do some more. I don't know if anybody wants us to do them now. That ship may have sailed, but we could do them. But for some reason, I feel they wouldn't quite be the same as the early days, because that was hilarious. And they're all there for everybody to see, of course, if anybody wanted to know what we're talking about. But in fact, if you go to your live streams and click on which were the most popular, a lot of them are up there, aren't they?
Oh, God, yeah. Totally.
But we can
Totally.
do some more. Anyway, but that answers your question. I
It
told you it
does.
was too long for me to type in the chat.
Yeah. And we will definitely do more, whether they want it or not. It's all about us. Oh, dear. So many memories that I'd forgotten about the one. I've forgotten about the one. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, the closer. Oh, my God. Oh, dear. Oh. And the wonderful thing is that, as Emma says, all of this is available to be viewed. Over the last 3 years, there's been so much fun, so much, and it's all there. I mean, it'd take you the rest of your life to work through it. I mean, oh, that was a horrendous wine burp. I'm so sorry. Rancid Piddlegate, indeed, Jen. Yeah, that wasn't, not my proudest moment. Yeah, I mean, I've got, I think, about 2,300 videos out there now. I've been busy, darlings, but then I do put out 2 a day. You know, a long form and a live stream every day. They're going to add up, aren't they? But all of these things, they're there. They will be there forever, because nobody's going to delete the internet, are they? And when I get too old and knackered to actually do live streams or make videos, I'll just watch the old ones and remember what it was like when I was young and thrusty and vigorous. Ish, within reason. I mean, you've got to remember, I'm nearly 80. All right, let's get back to the comments. The channel is flying at the minute. We're doing all right at the moment, aren't we? It's good fun. I was here, says Black Lions, Steve, who has been here since day dot. I was here when he could keep up with the comments, and he still didn't. It's true, I didn't. I used to just go off on my own little whatever. Even when there was only one person here, I still, I still managed not to keep up. It's my claim to fame. Oh, lots of people have subscribed. Oh, Simone subbed to Viking. Excellent. Everybody gets subbed. Geez, says Viking in a van. You guys are fecking legends. I'm loving this community. Oh, we're great, aren't we? We are great. Sherry says, I didn't know the photo people were referring to was your mum. So sorry you lost her when you were so young. I wasn't that bloody young. It was 14 years ago when I lost Mum, and it is the and yeah, it's 14 years ago today, isn't it? Sorry, I'm getting confused with the days and the time, but yeah. So I would have been 40. I'd have been 40, wouldn't I? Just about to turn 41. I suppose that is relatively young, isn't it, to lose your parent? But it is lovely to have you here, Viking in a van. We think you're fabulous. Oh, more people subscribing. Excellent. Rob Taylor, a very good evening to you. Oh, yes. When you're right, Russ. Yeah, when you used to have to shout, "Don't freeze your wine." Oh, God, yeah. Oh, those were the days. I miss those days. But oh, I love what we have now. You know, every part of your life and every part of the community's life has got its own joys, hasn't it? And I love that. Time's marching on. I do want to tell you about today, but I need to welcome. Who do I need to welcome? I just saw somebody. Oh, it's Ange. It's Ange, the lovely K camper. Our Ange. Bless her, the fabulous Ange, who will, of course, be present and correct at the next community Sunday lunch in the Peak. Sunday, the 1st of February, 12 o'clock at the Hyde, Baslow Road, just down the road here. And Ange will be, Ange and Phil will be staying at Lickpenny with me on the Sunday and the Monday night. And Ange will be co-hosting that Monday night's live stream. And you don't want to miss that because she is just fabulous. More people subscribing to Viking. That's fabulous. Boaty, you're my favourite Capricorn. I'll take that. Thank you. Right, I need to start whizzing through a bit, don't I? Hedgehog of Truth question from Simone. Boaty, when you bought Netty, what was the determining factor that made the decision, and what was your favourite part of her? Oh, God, Hedgehog of Truth. Bloody hell. Oh, dear. Oh, the perils of having to be heartbreakingly honest. Okay, let me just reread the question. What was the determining factor that made the decision? There were a couple. I got quite invested in the thought of a motorhome. Yeah, I had got invested in sort of a motorhome. It's always been kind of at the back of my mind, but it was never something I was actually going to do. The two major factors were, yeah, there were two. I couldn't bear the idea of Netty going to anybody else. That's the real truth of it. Now, there are reasons behind that that I won't entirely go into, but it was very important to me that Netty didn't go to anybody else. Incredibly important to me. Actually, you said that was the factor. If Netty had gone anywhere else, I just couldn't have lived with that. There's a lot more to it. There is a lot more to it, but you know, I've got away with that. I answered the question. That was the main reason. I would have been bereft if Nettie had gone to anybody else. And she never will. Nettie and I, we're together for the rest of my days. Not hers. She will go on. But yeah. Anyway, there we are. How far behind am I, by the way? Scouts, good evening to you. I've subscribed to Viking in a Van's right, excellent, jolly good. Keep subscribing. Hedgehog of Truth question from Richard. Boaty, do you have a smug self-satisfaction that you have a better caravan than Hubnut? No. No. No is the honest answer to that. I mean, to be honest, Hubnut hasn't got a caravan, has he? I presume he's still got Bob. I haven't watched Hubnut for 2 years. I presume Ian and Kylie have still got Bob, the folding camper. That's not a caravan. There's no smug satisfaction at all. Yeah, no. I've never met Ian. I keep saying this. As far as I know, I've never met him. I probably have, because he was a classic car journalist, and I had the biggest classic car dealership in the UK. So, and it was in the area where he was born and grew up, and presumably started working. So the chances are he's met me. He probably interviewed me. God knows what, but you know, I don't remember. That was a million years ago. But Hubnut's all right, isn't he? Ian's nice. Ian's harmless. He's genuine. He is what he is. And Carly, Miss Hubnut, Carly is an absolute joy. Carly is wonderful. I've chatted with Carly via. We've never met, but we have chatted via, you know, social media stuff, and Carly's a joy. So no, there's no smug satisfaction. Not with Bob, not with Hubnut's Bob. I mean, it's such a low bar. ROGERBOTTY 1 would have beaten Bob, and that's saying something. Right. Question for you, quiz question for you. Well, no, a guess feature thing. Can't think of the right terminology. We're almost finishing. I've not told you about today. Right, sod the comments. I've got 6 minutes left, plus BAT. Right, if anybody can answer this, I'm going to be incredibly impressed. So get your guesses in. One part, something that was in ROGERBOTTY 1 is going to live on in ROGERBOTTY 2. Excuse me. Oh! And it's not the original Hedgehog of Truth. Something that was in ROGERBOTTY 1 is going to move in to ROGERBOTTY 2 this week, over the next few days. Can any of you guess or work out what it is? And I will be incredibly impressed. You would have to have... Peter P might. He's the only one, I think. Because you would have had to have watched not only my videos, but the Mustard and Boaty videos. And you'd have had to have watched them minutely. But this is the kind of little thing that's important to me. There's going to be an element of ROGERBOTTY 1. Something that was in ROGERBOTTY 1 is going to live in ROGERBOTTY 2 and provide useful service, potentially. And if you can figure out what it is, then I will send you, I mean I won't, but I'll say I will, I will send you. I've still got them here. I've still got a stash of Grand Hotel Slanded No postcards that were originally supposed to be signed by me and Carol, and then were supposed to be signed by me and Emma, and yeah, I think one went out. I think Peter P got one, but yeah, if you can guess it right, then I will sign and send you a bloody postcard, because I need to do something with the sodding things, don't I? Oh, blood and sands. Oh, it's getting to that time of the night where I'm just giving up the ghost. Right, I need to tell you what's happened today, don't I? And why we're not going away tomorrow. Okay, here we go. Top the wine up, son, and strap in for the home stretch, because we're nearly there now. You can have your supper and you can go to sleep. Oh, fuck, we've got to propose to somebody. Fucking hell. Oh, this bloody 2026 challenge is a curse. It's a curse, I tell you. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Netty Kutch.
Hi, Boaty.
Hello.
Sorry to hear that Nettie's road trip has had to be cancelled.
Yeah.
Hope you still have a good birthday anyway. Good night.
Good night, my lovely, and good night to Mike P. The birthday won't be affected because I wouldn't have been away on my birthday anyway. Let me very quickly tell you what happened. It's all in tomorrow's video. Let me get these out of the way because they look untidy. Oh, God, how many more? Right, very quickly, a synopsis of the day that went all arse up. Right, obviously I was going away tomorrow to the Air at Caravan, and I decided privately, having researched, that I was going to do all 5 of the Air in Gwynedd. I can't remember where they all are now. There's Llanberis, Cricieth, can't remember. But Caravan was going to be the first one because I love Caravan. And I was preparing for that today, like a good boy. And now the weather kind of went a bit doolally today. After all of the madness, it's got warmer today. It's pelted down with rain, heavy rain, non-stop heavy rain here. And so I went out into Netty this morning because I was, obviously she's had the temporary repair to the skylight, and I just wanted to see how badly wet she was. And I got in, not a drop, totally dry. And I thought, praise be, fantastic, thank you God. So I'd laundered Netty's bedding, ready to go away. I put everything in the fridge, ready to go. Everything in the food cupboard, ready to go. Got it all sorted. And then I took the fresh bedding, freshly laundered, dried, beautifully, well, not ironed, but, you know, I folded it up nicely and put it on the radiator so it looked like it was ironed. And then I went to make Netty's bed. And that was where everything started to go wrong, because Netty's bed was soaking wet. The pottering pit was soaking wet, and there was just water, kind of a very heavy, steady drip from 2, 3, 4, 5 places in, you know, above the bedroom, above the overcap bed. And I thought, oh, shit. So, I chat quite regularly with Chris now. He's become a mate, and, you know, a lovely guy. And I sent him a message just saying, Houston, we have a problem. Netty's leaking from a new place. The bedroom is pissing in. Only to let him know, because, you know, I'm thinking, right, I can't go away now. I can't go away. But I'll let Chris know so that if he's got any free time this week, he can come and try and do an emergency something. this was at, oh, I don't know what time. I don't know what time. It wasn't that early. It would have been probably 12, half 12. So I've been doing everything else in Netty. And it literally wasn't until I went to make the bed that I found out about the leak. So I sent Chris that ping, and the reply was just, I'll be there at 2 p.m. I thought, Christ, I said, are you sure? He said, I'll be there at 2 p.m. And bless him, on a Sunday with no notice, he came out, rocked up, and we investigated. Now, what had happened was there was a long obviated, what's it called, sunroof, roof, what do you call them? Roof vent, roof dial, sun roof thing, you know, that had been codged up, you know, 3 owners ago. Not the last owner, not the owner before, the one before that. Never been a problem. Never leaked in my ownership, never leaked in the previous owner's ownership. But something happened. Maybe it was just the chromopole got frozen and maybe it was the weight of the snow on it because the snow had accumulated. Whatever it was pissing in. So Chris got the ladders out, jumped up there. Oh, bless him. I mean, coming out at no notice on a Sunday. What a bloody legend. And dried it off, and obviously it's, you know, it's still raining, it's still heavily raining, it's still pretty awful. But he sealed it all up. Basically, what had been a skylight, or whatever you call it, it had cracked on 3 of the 4 edges and was suddenly allowing water in. Never happened before with Netty. The back of Netty, perfectly dry. Where Chris did the temporary thing, that's all fine, all sorted, not a problem at all. He did a similar emergency but thorough repair on the front X skylight. Now, I'd already removed all of the bed and everything and propped that up, put the heating on full so that everything would dry. Chris did that, bless him. And I thought, well, I can still get away. I can still get away. We'll be okay. We'll be okay here. I'll leave the heater on overnight. Everything will dry out because obviously the map of the world on the roof of the pottering pit, that was soaking. But Chris said, right, that's as good as it gets. That will hold. That's fine. That's a seal. And that will easily keep Netty dry until I do the proper job and fit the new skylight at the rear and reseal the entire roof. That will be okay. You'll be fine. That's why he came out, so that I could get away tomorrow. He did actually say that. He said, you know, you need to get away, and you can't do it while it's like that. So he just dropped everything, came out, put a good temporary fix on it that would probably be a permanent fix, to be honest. But we're going to do it properly. We're going to future-proof Netty. So that's fine. So at that point, the only thing that it got wet was the bed itself. So that's the memory foam mattress thing in the cover. That's drying out. That'll be fine. The carpet underneath, that was already pretty much dry. And then all I've got to do is throw the bedding in the morning and get away. Right? Simple. So, at this point, we're still going away tomorrow. However, And this is where you couldn't make it up. You could not make this up. I had pinged Netty's former owner, the artist formerly known as Damp Apps, before Chris came, to say, this has happened, can you add any insight so I can, point Chris at what is going to be the issue here. And we ended up just chatting throughout the afternoon, even after the fix was done. Now, this is where it gets really weird. You couldn't make this up. You genuinely could not make this up. Obviously, tomorrow I was going to the air at Caravan. Amazingly, you couldn't make this up. Carol was supposed to be there tonight. She's doing a thing with the Welsh Tourist Board where she is road testing or reviewing or whatever all of the 5 airs in Gwynedd. She's being paid to do it. And tonight was supposed to be Caravan. So obviously I told her what I was going to be doing tomorrow, and she said, you might want to rethink that. In fact, you definitely want to rethink that. I'm supposed to be there tonight. And I got an email from whatever it is, the Welsh Tourist Board, whatever, who are paying her to do it, saying, do not go there, it's not safe. The weather conditions are, and she said, it's insane here. She said, I'm in the area, I was in Anglesey last night, and I've never known anything like it. Honestly, she said, I thought Daisy was going to be blown over. The winds are insane, never known anything like it. And I got the email from the WhatsApp, and I've just headed inland, so I'm inland now. Not safe to be in Caravan. And she said, the weather forecast, whatever your forecast says, the local weather forecast is going to be worse for tomorrow. It's going to be, oh God. So, well, that's it. She's inland, but there's the risk of snow inland. I've checked out the weather forecast my side. It doesn't mention the winds being as high, but it's certainly going to be thunderstorms and non-stop rain for the next 48 hours. And that's not going to be good fun, especially when you've got a motorhome that is or has recently been leaky. But I don't know, it's just like everything has conspired to make me not do it. And also, as much as he is a mate and a great mate, excuse me, I did pay Chris to come out today. Obviously, he's not going to do it for nothing. Now, it was mates rates, very much mates rates. I dread to think how much that would have cost if he'd have been doing it for like just a normal punter. I dread to think. But it's still money, and it's still the amount of money that tomorrow would have cost, and I haven't got that money now. So factor in the cost, the fact that Carol, who's actually out there, is saying, don't come here tomorrow, it's horrendous, and everything else, it's obviously not supposed to happen. So it's a massive change of plans. Nettie is just going to, she should be dry already. I've left the heating on. And so tomorrow now is going to be a ROGERBOTTY day. Chris is coming over to ROGERBOTTY. He forgot to take his number plate off. He's bringing all of the paperwork so I can file that and insure ROGERBOTTY and all of that kind of thing. He's bringing the Waste Monster and the Step, and I will take a load of stuff. The crockery all arrived today. I told you it was coming. I won't show you all of it, but there you go. Cereal bowls, 2 of them. The nibble bowl, you'd already seen. The pasta bowls, and they're all uniquely covered. I love that. Coloured, not covered. So yeah, tomorrow and Tuesday. It just wasn't meant to be, obviously. God knows why, and it's all a bit of a nightmare, but there you go. It is what it is, and so that's what's happening. The next couple of days, I'm going to get a chance to relax a little bit, sleep in. God knows I need that. I'm still sleep deprived from 2 weeks before Christmas. Haven't had a rest day. But yeah, it obviously just wasn't meant to be, was it? Hopefully we'll get away next week in NETTY. This week we will concentrate on getting ROGERBOTTY move Inable 2. And that'll be fun. That will be fun. There's stuff happening. We need to get the internet sorted. But there you go. That's that. That's the situation. I'll catch up with your comments and then I'm going to bugger off, quite honestly. Right. I did miss your comment, Helen, and now it's disappeared, so I've got no idea what it was. I'm sorry. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, God. Well, I've scrolled to the end of the comments by mistake, so I'll have a look back. Sorry, just scrolling through the comments here. Complete re-roof, pal. It's all going to be done. Chris is going to do it all. She's watertight now again after yet another. But yeah, it's previous bodges. It is previous bodges that we're dealing with. But that's going to be sorted in the next whenever, shortly. Then there's a new skylight going in and the complete roof is going to be resealed properly by a professional. So I haven't got any issues long term. I was just hoping to get away tomorrow. And I could have, except the weather. It wouldn't have been, yeah. I did not. Right, it's that time of night, darlings. I do need to bugger off and get something to eat and go to sleep, and I'm sure that you all do too. However, there is the what? Emma, what are you banging on about? Yeah, the re-roofing thing, that's, it's all in hand. It's all going to happen. It is all going to happen. NETTY is going to be future-proofed. It's just a little bit awkward in the very short term, but it's okay. It's okay. We can't get away in Netty tomorrow as planned, and that's kind of sensible, but that means that we can do ROGERBOTTY. It's not going to be wasted time, and I can get a bit of a rest. God, I need a bit of a rest. Proposal, yes. Oh Christ, the proposal. Okay, right, come on. We need to propose to somebody to keep this bloody challenge up. Any ideas? Any ideas? Oh, help me out, guys. Oh, somebody sent me something, didn't they? Hold on. I would like some rest as well. Pick a random. Yeah, but which random? Somebody sent me something, didn't they? Rosie May. Rosie May. Let's have a look. Rosie May. That comes from Corrie. I should plan this in advance, shouldn't I? Rosie May. Well, oh God, there's a few. What's this one? Rosie May. Woe sex hag. What? Oh my God. Well, there's Rosie May Fitness, Rosie May Topic, Rosie May Foundation. God. No, Emma. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. I'm coming down to you. Don't forget that. I'm going down. Oh, I was going to say I'm going down. Don't say that. Right, come on. Very quick proposal because it is late. Betty on a boat. Is she single? Betty on a boat. Let's search. Betty on a boat. Who's this? Josie May. Is she single, Corrie? It's kind of important. What are we talking about now? Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, this is from the production team. Okay, who's that? Donna Van Senior. Right, if that's coming from the production team, I can propose to them with no fear, because they can't then say that I've done it wrong if they suggested it. Okay, right, let me move that from that. Donna Van Senior. Right, there's no time to mess about with niceties. This is just going to have to be a quick drive-by. Donna Van Senior, there we are. DVS Outdoors. 2,890 subscribers, 294 videos. Videos. Most recent one. Manchester. Oh, God. Oh, I can't be asked to actually look at the video or her. The production team suggested her. So, right, we'll go with this. let's have a look at 27 comments on the most recent video, which is called Manchester Sea Stacks Isle of Lewis Outer Hebrides 4K drone footage. Yeah, right, okay. Right, well, let's just propose, shall we? It's getting late. I think a simple one tonight is the order of the day. Oh, is it 27k subs? No, can't be. 192 views on the latest video 12 days ago. Jim's rants, remind me tomorrow. I'll do that one tomorrow. And can I just say, before I shut off, a massive thank you and welcome to Viking. Viking in a van, who has taken an unwelcome and uninvited proposal in good spirit, come and joined us, and hopefully enjoyed herself. And I hope you won't be a stranger. And I hope you'll forgive me if I randomly propose to somebody else tonight, because I've got a stupid challenge that kind of needs to be done. Right, okay. Right. God, it's difficult coming up with proposals. Oh, let's just do a basic one again. With 3 M's, ... Would you care to marry me at all? I've got no idea who this person is. There we go. Send. Done. Bosh. Right, sorted. Excellent. My work here is done. Oh, Viking in a van. I did Viking in a van. I didn't last night. I didn't have chance. But today I did actually watch your video, the one on which I proposed, and I enjoyed it. And I'm intrigued by musical theatre. I did a little bit of musical theatre. I was a vocalist, but musical theatre wasn't really my thing, but I did do a bit. And you do your living van life a lot more really, that's not really a word, is it? But a lot more than I am, and I have subscribed, and I'm going to watch your videos, and I look forward to learning more about you and your life, and I hope your YouTube channel does enormously well, because the bits that I've seen so far, I genuinely did enjoy, and I look forward to seeing more. Today wasn't the best day because stuff has happened, but and yeah, it would be fabulous to see you back again. Should you wish to once again dip your toe in the madness of all this. Oh, what time is it? Right, I'm gonna flake. I'm gonna bugger off, darlings. Forgive me, I'm so sorry, but I'm knackered. I'm knackered. It's been... I haven't stopped since... When was the last day off I had? Was it... I had one in December, didn't I? Bloody hell. It's been mad. Right, a quick look at the old comments. Yes, say your good night, everybody. Excellent, excellent. In all of the silliness and madness of this 2026 one a day challenge, bear this in mind. We might be doing a little bit of good. Now, when I've proposed to bigger, more serious channels, sorry, that's not right, not more serious. Tiny channels are very serious. I'm a tiny channel and I am very serious. That just came out wrong. When I've proposed to bigger channels, that's been one thing, but if we, and do please keep this up, if we stumble across somebody with a channel maybe even smaller than our tiny little offering, then do jump in and subscribe and comment, and then our slightly selfish, mad nonsense might actually do some good if we bring some new viewers to a channel that's trying to make its way, which we were and pretty much still are, because we're still bloody tiny. And every little helps. As the old lady said when she piddled in the sea. And on that note, I'm sodding off. I'm going to get some supper. I'm going to fall unconscious. Even though the next few days are not going to be as planned, I'm still excited about them. We're going to be doing ROGERBOTTY stuff. We're going to be setting up our new life. Yeah, still can't get my head around that I'm going to have to say goodbye to all of this that has meant so much for 11 years. But there we go. Onwards and upwards. Let me wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May the new day and the new week bring you joy. May it bring you pleasure. At the very least, I pray, may it be manageable for you. The candle will be relit tomorrow night for a double length, double helping, feature length doings, starting earlier, 10 o'clock, not 11. Tomorrow night we've got 2 hours, and I can't wait to see you then. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me, and on that note, Peugeot, and indeed, oh yes, bosh. Good night, darlings. Stay safe, stay warm.